So this is a peek into my setup for 2021 with the Jibun Techo Mini for the days. So the first half of my year will be in the orange cover or the mustard cover, and then the second half of my year is going to be in this faux leather cover that they just released this year for the 2021 line. If you remember from my last video, the Days Mini is divided up into 2 books. So the second half of my year, from July through December, will be housed in this gray cover. The soft exterior just feels amazing to the touch. And the inside is like a nylon, very similar to how the Hobonichi covers feel on the interior. If you're interested in these, they still have them at JetPens for now. They're $30.50 there. It's the Mini B6 Slim. They do have A5 as well, but I do not believe that the Days for the Jibun Techo comes in an A5. I think it's released only in a B6 Slim, and again, it comes with 2 books. January through June is inside of the cover, so I got the mustard one, and then July through December is the peach book. So I just wanted to give you a flip through from February to really show you the dominant color on the interior is gray. The red that some of you are seeing are Sundays and holidays, and then the blues are Saturdays. So again, blue is Saturday, red is Sundays, and Japanese holidays. So the other book that I'm installing in the very back is the Idea book. And if you're familiar with the Hobonichi Weeks, it's very similar to that page, just a little bit wider. It has that dark line on the right side that continues. But this cover is amazing. It has this elastic band. It is meant to be used for the whole 3 system. So if you want the Life book, plus the Days and the Idea book, that will fit in both of those covers. The paper and plastic cover that I have here, or the gray cover. They are sized to house the entire system if you want the entire system. I don't use the Life book, so I thought I'd give you a better flip through than what I did last time for those of you wanting more details on the inside of the book. The first page has where you can write your name. I'm going to give you close-up still shots of each one of these sections at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. I love these list pages. There's 3 double spreads or 6 individual pages. You get the months. This is again the second half of the year, so this is from July through December, and they include a habit tracker on them, and then you can forward plan through February of 2022 in the second book. So again, the dominant color is this muted gray. It gives you the day, the month, weather trackers. You can put the temperature up in that corner box, and it gives you a full 24 hours to be able to lay out every day. When the calendar ends, there's 2 pages that look like bullet journal pages, and then looking back on 2021, your personal events, and then on the right, you can write special events, world events, family events. And then the Idea book fits very nicely in the back. The other thing you can do at this point is, since your January through June will be used up, you can take that same zipper pouch out of the one for that time of the year, and you can either slide it into this very front pocket right here to where the zipper pull is a little pushed out from your book so that you don't get an indentation on your pages, or you can pull it out and just layer it right on top of the Idea book that's slotted in there. It still stays a pretty good distance away and does not dent your pages. So I do like the format of this particular zipper pouch. Make sure that you do order the Jibun Techo Mini if you do get it, because this is for a B6 Slim. These are some photos just snapped off of Amazon. Those prices could change at any time. But this is what my lineup will look like with the mustard the first half, and then this beautiful gray that I hope you get your hands on. This cover feels amazing. The blue looks amazing too. The light blue looks really beautiful. So these are the snapshots I promised you. So the kanji up there says Jibun Techo 2021. You can put your name and phone number at the bottom. The next page is 3-year calendar. So 3 years, first page is 2021, and then the page next to it has consolidated calendars of the previous and the following year. Then it gives you January through December. I'm sorry I didn't capture that full shot, but then they are all, every single date is itemized. My dream, and if you want these translations, I'm going to give you the link for JetPens where they have translated in detail each one of these pages. My favorite list of, this is where I usually build my list of craft supplies that I'm buying or things that I'm buying for the house. Here, since I don't do bullet journaling now, I just don't have time. It's nice that you kind of have a mood tracker built right into your calendar. Also the moon phases, but just remember these moon phases match Japan, not USA. So they're close, but they may be a little bit off. Also, your primary month is always featured right in the middle. So you get a nice overview of the previous month and the future month, so you kind of always know where you are in the stream of time. My favorite feature is the habit tracker or Gantt chart at the bottom, and it stays consistent with that theme of blue marking Saturdays and red marking Sundays and holidays. So it goes all the way through the end of the month. Very easy and practical type of habit tracker that's right at the bottom of your calendar. So on this page, you have this month's goals and theme at the top. The left is things I want to do and things I have to do. Then words for this month and a whole bunch of other little topics you can keep up with month to month. But I know you're not going to remember them all if I read them all right now. So there's a handy little reference guide that JetPens has made, and that can be found on their website right here. So I'll make sure to post that link below so that you can look up those translations when it's more convenient for you. So the date is always in the large number, the month is the small number, September and the day of the week, Wednesday, are both in English, so it's not that confusing. You can track the weather, add your temperatures, and track moon phases. They have this neat feature of this is the 244th day. So what that means is, say you have a wedding on the 300th day, you can do a countdown of exactly how many days you have until your special event. They also do that with the weeks. You have a full 24 hours starting at midnight. The nighttime hours are shaded in gray, then the daylight hours are white, and then it goes back to gray as you go into the evening. So this is great for anyone who has crazy work schedules at night as well. Here they do the same thing with weeks. So if it's week 40 that there's a wedding, you know there's 5 weeks until the wedding because you're on week 35. So it's a really nice little mathematical thing that they've included on every single page. Now this is the idea book. It is sold as a set of 2. So that's great because you'll have an idea book for the first half of the year and a fresh one for the second half of your year. It is set up very similar to the notes pages on the Hobonichi weeks with this darker line on the left and then the grid pages, but it's just slightly wider than the Hobonichi weeks. If you want to see that comparison, check my link above. I show size comparisons in my last video. This is a great zipper pouch. It also houses 3 cards. And then in that gray cover, it has this perfect little vertical slot in the very back that will hold those other templates that Jibun Techo makes. This one has my clock template on it. This is my favorite one. So this is what my lineup looks like. January through June, I know I'm officing from home, so I'm just using the plain plastic mustard cover here at home. When I return to the office from September 1st, then I have the nice prettier one in the gray. So I hope this helped you out. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you love the Jibun days and you're going to give it a try, give it a thumbs up as well. And I'll see you next time.